Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Women in Tech podcast. This is a podcast where we will be exploring the contributions that women have made in shaping the world of technology. My name is Rebecca Bird, and I am your host. And I'm super excited that you're joining me on our third episode. Please, if you are yet to catch up on the previous episodes, kindly support the Women in Tech podcast and watch the episodes, subscribe to our channel, share and like. And I hope that someone somewhere, a young person or someone looking to transition into the tech industry someday can come across this podcast and feel confident that people who have gone before them have been able to do what they are about to do. Today, I'm going to be taking us down the memory lane, and I'll be telling us different stories about women who have shaped technology, but their voices have not been heard. And today, we are going to be spotlighting them and just applauding them for the work that they've done in shaping the world of technology and their contributions. Today, when you unlock your phones, when you turn off your phones or turn it back on, when you connect your phones to Wi-Fi or search the internet, send an email, stream a film or music, or ask AI a question, we rarely stop to ask, who made all this possible? And now we hear names of big companies like Samsung, like iPhones, being known as the frontiers of technology. But in essence, women have been there before the history, before the spotlight, before the noise and the buzz of AI. Some women stood up and rose to the challenge. So the first story I'm going to be talking about today is a story of Ada Lovelace. Long before smartphones, long before laptops, long before the internet, during the time of Charles Babbage, the father of computer. If you remember in your history class, garbage in, garbage out. Charles Babbage's analytical engine as a machine for calculations was a great invention. But Ada Lovelace saw something bigger. She imagined that one day machines could create music, recognize patterns, and solve problems far beyond mathematics. Imagine having the courage to believe in a future that no one around you could even see. That is what vision looks like. Innovation doesn't always begin by improving what already exists. Sometimes it begins with asking a question no one else has dared to ask. And so, in the world of AI technology, the future belongs to people who can see possibilities before they become reality and who can position themselves before that possibility happens. The second story I'm going to be touching on are the women the world forgot. Before computers became machines, computer was actually a profession, and many of those computers were women. They performed incredibly complex calculations for aviation, science, engineering, and military research. During the Second World War, women programmed one of the world's first electronic computers called ENIAC. Think about it. No programming languages, no online tutorials, no YouTube videos, no ChatGPT, no Gemini or Google, no one to ask for help. They weren't following best practices or what they thought was right. These women were creating it. Yet, for decades, history celebrated the machines more than the people who taught those machines how to work. Sometimes the people who change the world don't disappear because they lacked impact. They disappear because no one thought to tell the story. Thankfully, today we can. And from these stories, we can encourage those who are going to come after us to take the bold steps that no one wants to take. The third story I'm going to be looking at is a woman called Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper believed something revolutionary. Technology should serve people and not the other way around. Grace Hopper helped pioneer programming languages that allowed humans to communicate with computers more naturally. That is where we have softwares today. This philosophy still matters today, whether it's in artificial intelligence or automation or digital transformation. These technologies are becoming more powerful every day, but power alone isn't progress. Real progress happens when technology becomes understandable, accessible, inclusive, and innovative. The greatest innovations aren't necessarily the most complicated ones. They are the ones that improve people's lives. The next story I'm going to be talking about on my storyboard for today are three remarkable women: Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Mary Jackson. Three women whose brilliance helped NASA reach space. Katherine's mathematical calculations helped astronauts return home safely. Dorothy saw technology changing and learned new programming skills before many others realized they were needed. Most importantly, she brought other women with her. This is a woman supporting women. Mary Jackson, on the other hand, broke barriers to become NASA's first Black female engineer. Their stories remind us of a truth that still changes us today. Talent has never been rare. Opportunity has. Who gets access to education? Who gets invited to leadership? Who gets funding? Who gets a seat at the table? History changes when opportunity finally meets talent. Imagine how many innovators are still waiting because someone somewhere has not yet been given the chance. However, do not wait for an opportunity to come and meet you before you continue to develop your talent. Continue to develop your talent until that day when the opportunity comes, and then you know that you have prepared yourself for great success. The next story that I'm going to be talking about is a story of Radia Perlman, who transformed computer networking. Most people have never heard of her name, yet millions of people depend on her work every single day. Sophie Wilson helped design the processor architecture found inside billions of devices around the world. Most users will never know her name, but they use her work every morning. And perhaps that's another lesson. Not every contribution needs applause. Some of the most meaningful work happens quietly. Sometimes success isn't measured by recognition, it's measured by impact. This leads me to a thought: why we often think that technology was built by one person or by a group of men. The truth is very different. The digital world was built by thousands of people solving thousands of problems. Some built processors, some designed software, some wrote codes, some created internet standards, some improved user experience, some maintained the systems that keep our world connected. Innovation has always been a team effort, and women have been contributing at every layer of that ecosystem from the very beginning. Three lessons from the stories that I've shared that we cannot really ignore. First, representation creates possibilities. When young girls or women see women who have shaped technology, they stopped asking, "Can I belong here?" Instead, they begin asking, "What can I build?" Secondly, never underestimate quiet impact. The world celebrates headlines, but history is often changed by people working quietly, consistently, solving one problem after another. Never think your work is too small. Small improvements become great innovations over time. Thirdly, the future needs every perspective. Technology now influences almost every area of our lives, from healthcare to education to finance to transport to government to AI to cybersecurity. The systems that shape humanity should be built by humanity. That means different voices, different cultures, different experiences, different perspectives, not because diversity is fashionable, but because better perspectives create better technology. So, in my closing, I'd like to leave you with one thought. Somewhere in the world today, a young girl is writing her very first line of code. A university student is designing a new AI system. A woman is solving a cybersecurity problem. Someone is building an app that could improve millions of lives. Someone is creating technology that doesn't exist yet. Maybe she doesn't realize it. Maybe the world hasn't noticed her yet. Or maybe the world hasn't caught up with the vision that she received. But history teaches us something beautiful. The next person who changes the world rarely looks extraordinary in the beginning. She simply starts. So if you have ever wondered whether you belong in technology, yes, you do. If you have ever questioned whether your ideas matter, they do. If you have ever doubted whether one person can make a difference, remember Ada Lovelace, remember Grace Hopper, remember Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, Mary Jackson, remember Radia Pellman, remember Sophie Wilson. History wasn't changed because they waited for permission. History changed because they chose to build something. And perhaps the next great chapter in technology is waiting for someone like you or I. Thank you for listening. I hope you join us on the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning. You can make a difference.